Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Monday, November 13th, 2023, and welcome to another entry in my daily vlog or stand-up or report of how content creation, trying to make it full-time and sustainable, is going. So let's get started right away. It's Monday morning, a nice long weekend behind us. Hopefully you had a relaxing weekend. So let's start with, you'll remember Friday, my target, my goal was, hey, let's see how productive I can be. I'd like to get all this video done. That's a long shot, but if you see me publish a video between now and Monday, then I got motivated. Well, were you paying attention? I was, because I actually got motivated and got that video published. It took a little more time than I thought it would, but here's what I did. I completed the long form, I completed the tabletop portion of the long form, all of the opening the product and playing with the product and evaluating the product on Friday. And then after lunch I came back and I edited all that, so it's done, which puts me in a really good spot. I figured, okay, great. Monday morning I could come in, do my stand-up, edit it, have it out for Monday afternoon today. So what happened was Saturday morning, my wife had some errands to run and she had to be out for a few hours. She was going to play pickleball, do some other stuff, and I'm like, cool. So you're out, it's 9 o'clock. She'll be back about noon. I'll take her to lunch. I want to use this time to finish that because it's been a while since I've had a video out on Saturday, which I like to do. It's a high traffic time. It's a good possibility to drop something. So what I did was Saturday morning, I came in here, shot the stand-up, took it back, edited it on, and finished all the graphics and music bed and everything, and published that at noon on Monday. So I spent a little bit of my noon on Saturday. So I spent a little bit of my Saturday doing that work, but it was something I wanted to do, and because I wanted to get this week open and clear to start my next project, and I want to get that video out. So how did it do? It's doing very well. So over 2 days, that video, which is on it's the first nano player I've done from this new wave, over 4,000 views in just the, what is that, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not even 2 days. Not even 2 days, right? It's published Saturday at noon, so it's been less than 2 days. Almost like 20 hours, or sorry, 40 hours. You don't need me doing the math, you know what I mean. So anyway, that video is doing very well. I'm happy that I got it done. I'm very satisfied with, especially last week. Remember, I had some motivation problems, and I felt Saturday that, now my wife did get on me, and she's like, I thought you took the weekends off. What about recharging? And I'm like, yes, but it made me feel better the rest of the weekend slacking off because I knew that was out there doing work. So it was good for me in here, right? I felt glad that I did it, that I motivated myself and pushed to get it done. So yeah, that video's out and doing very, very well. Moving on into stats time. So because of that video, I think we're over 10,000. We had a low day on Friday maybe, but then a high day on Saturday and Sunday. And so overall, I think we're up around 12,000 views, between 11 and 12,000 views a day over the last week average, last time I looked. And then, okay, Rick, you warned me, don't make predictions. Be careful. And I said, it's possible we could not only make it to 40,500, but maybe 40,600 subscribers by the time we talk today. I wasn't too far off. We had a really good day on Saturday and a decent day Sunday. So as it stands right now, 40,580 something subscribers. So we're very close to that 6. So almost 2 milestones. Milestone and 4/5. We're almost all the way there. All the way, just a milestone, right? Every one of them, even though they're just little 100 milestones, I say just little 100 milestones. Listen to me. Look, at the beginning of this whole adventure a year ago, right? 100 subscribers is not a daily thing. That's a thing you strive for in the month. So, but of course, I can't judge what I'm doing by what it was like a year ago. So when I say just 100 subscribers, that may sound tone deaf to anyone who is working on their own channel, who's struggling, who's doing that. I don't mean that to sound diminutive. 100 subscribers in a day is phenomenal. Any 100 subscriber milestone is great. I have to look at it through the lens of what I'm trying to accomplish. And, just making 100 milestone is not that's not success. That's a great building block. So I say 100 is great. It's only 100. Doesn't mean I'm diminishing the success. So if I say that and somebody's watching and going, oh, you smarmy jerk, you got 100 subscribers, you should be happy. I am. I am. But it's, if you're trying to build the pyramids and somebody just brought you 3 bricks, you're like, I'm grateful. It's got to be more. So I'm looking for way, way more bricks for this pyramid. Look, your pyramid might need 3 bricks. So I feel like I'm backpedaling for no reason, but I want to make sure it's clear that I'm not saying that not enough people are subscribing. I just mean that's good progress. I need to push harder. That's all I'm saying. So a lot of rambling for no purpose. Nobody probably noticed that but me, but if you did, anyway, let's talk about today. So today I have a lot of real world stuff to do. I have a friend who I need to go pick up at the airport, so I'm going to do that this morning, and then probably after that we'll do some lunch. Also, over the weekend, a dear friend, his spouse is in the hospital with some problems. That's of course on my mind. That's really it's weighing on me, and there's nothing I can do about it. You know how those things are, right? And so today is a planning day. I knew the video that I want to start doing this week. I'm already going to start doing it. I won't start doing it probably till afternoon, but I have some writing to do. The writing should be pretty straightforward because I know exactly what I need to talk about. I have a list. There's a chart created. George made me this whole research thing. He found all the information that I needed. So doing it's not going to be problematic, and it's going to require some screen capture. So I think I'll be able to do the writing, do the screen capture today, and maybe tomorrow after the podcast edit, I'll be able to maybe even start editing that. Do the stand up and edit. I think, which could mean a video out by Tuesday afternoon. At the very least Wednesday. And you'll remember last week we got 3 videos, long-form videos out. Of course, I'll continue to do the short forms that I'm doing. I'm also, in case you didn't notice, I think I mentioned I'm repurposing all the old podcast shorts on the podcast dedicated YouTube channel. That's going decent. So I'll just keep doing that today and use this as a writing and research day. So, the thing that's really weighing on me right now is my friend's wife, who's I'm not going to talk about who it is or where they are or whatever, because I don't want to air anybody's laundry, and people talk about what they want to talk about in time. I just want to talk about how it impacts me and my family. Right? It hit me hard because it's a scary situation, and you remember a couple weeks ago my wife had some medical issues, and so I'm like, man, you count your blessings. It's in the midst of this, it's like you have a problem and you're like, and then it happens, something happens to somebody else. You're like, well, that could have been worse. I was in my bubble going, end of the world, and I'm like, this is a speed bump. I mean, there's some serious stuff happening over there, and I'm like, it makes me reassess the things that I am grateful for my family, my wife, my daughter, for what I have, for what I, for all the things that I may have lost in the last year. Financial security, a job, insurance, all that stuff. Still, I'm very fortunate to have what I have, to have the place I'm in, to have you here, to have all my friends. It can go like that. So, I'm not trying to be deep or morose. It's just, it's real world is still happening while I'm out here playing Atari. It's serious stuff is out there. So it's really making me stop and just make sure I think about what I do have, because you never know what can happen, right? So, not that anything terrible has happened, but certainly there are some weighty potential things that could be taking place, and I'm very, very cognizant of that and very thoughtful of him and his family. And I'm like, wow, that's happened. We're all getting older. I keep saying Gen Xers, they're not making new ones. We're a declining commodity, and as we get older, those things happen. So, hopefully. Think that'll come around out the other side and everybody will be great again. That's my primary hope, but it's really caused me to take some stock, and my stock is good. I'm fortunate. So I'm going to get busy. I got to take care of all that real world stuff. I got some writing to do, as I said today. I want to thank you for stopping in to check out today's vlog. If you did, if you're here every day, you're one of those people I appreciate that I was just talking about. Thank you for being along with the ride with me. Have a fantastic Monday. Please do something good for yourself, and I'll talk to you again next day. Bye-bye.